Top of the morning. Welcome to Yoga with Adriene. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Adriene. This is Sweet Benji. And today we have a morning mobility practice. So hop into something comfy and let's get started. All right, let's start on our backs. Come on down to the ground. Right away, big good morning stretch. So take the arms up and overhead. You can close your eyes if it feels good here, just to begin as we start to tune into the body, easing into this mobility session together. Nice big stretch, big breath here. And then slowly we're going to hug the knees into the chest, both knees, hugging them in. And you, of course, will start to tap in with how you're feeling in your body, maybe how you're feeling in your energy. You might also start to tap in with just really making this practice your own based on the sensations, the feedback that you're receiving. So taking the knees maybe one way in a circular motion and then the other, or opening and closing the knees. Lovely, lovely. Then send the left foot down and send the right foot up towards the sky. And you're going to interlace the fingertips behind the thigh or maybe behind the calf. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And you're just going to draw some circles with your right ankle one way and then the other. And then we'll extend the left leg out long. Maybe you stay where you are. Take a big breath in here and a long breath out. Then bend that left knee. Again, bring the left foot to the ground. You're going to cross the right ankle over the top of the left thigh. Thread the needle here, lift that left knee up, interlace the fingertips behind the thigh and breathe. Start to listen. Listen to your body. Listen to the sound of your breath. Soft, easy movement. Welcome always, but especially in today's practice. Feeling your way through these shapes. And then we'll release this left foot down, uncross the legs, keep the right knee bent, right foot on the ground as we send the left leg up towards the sky. Second side. Stretching that hamstring. And then rotating through the left ankle. Really think about drawing circles, wide circles with the toes, really finding a nice articulation there. And then start to extend the right leg out long. Take a deep breath in here. Nice slow exhale. And then bend the right knee again, cross the left ankle over the right and thread the needle here. And once again, we squeeze the right knee towards the face, the head, the chest. And we find a nice deep breath. And again, we tap into this deep listening of the sensation of your breath. Nice. Then we'll slowly release both feet to the ground, turn to one side and use your palms to press all the way up to a seat. Good morning. Now we're going to scoot back towards the edge of the mat so that our hips and our bum are at the far back edge of the mat. Hands are going to come to support us a little bit here, knees bent, and we're just going to rock the knees to the right. Breathe, internal rotation in the left hip, external, kind of exaggerating that right hip down and back, and then take it to the other side, windshield wiper legs. And keep it going, and you'll find that you naturally start to inch all the way up to the top of the mat. Take it slow, not too fast. Really thinking about the hips here. Trying to stay nice and tall through the spine, just best you can. Do your best. And then we get to the tippy tip top where Benji is. Yay! And then from here, we're going to use our hands to come into a little squat. Now keep the heels lifted, especially if it's quite early in the morning. You're just going to keep the heels lifted here. Rock a little side to side. Breathing deep, keeping the skin of the face soft. Nice. Now we might try to drop the heels from here. Just see, if not today, you're like, okay, not today, that's all good. Maybe not any day. But if we are able to drop the heels, we're going to come into a more traditional Malasana by bringing the palms together, opening the knees out. Now, be really mindful. It just depends on your body. This might be a little too tight to get there this early, so you can stay here in the froggy. Just want to give you all some options. Take one more breath wherever you are. And then you're going to plant the palms down. You're just going to come to one knee and then the other. We're coming into a tabletop position at the top of the mat. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest. Exhale, round through the spine. Cat. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest. Now curl the toes under, send the hips up high and back, downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths here. You might pedal the feet, bending the knees one at a time. Start to deepen your breath, coming into that deep listening of the sensations of your body and of the sound of your breath. And then when you're ready, I'll invite you to lift the right leg up high. Take a deep breath in. And on an exhale, bend your right knee and stack your right hip over your left. Work to drop your right shoulder, so squaring the shoulders best you can, breathing in here. And slow exhale. And then slow and steady, we're going to draw a line with the right knee all the way up as we shift forward, kissing right knee to right elbow. Good, then kick it back up to a three-legged dog. Good. From here, lower the right foot, and we're going to switch right onto the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg up high. You got this. Press into both palms evenly, bend your left knee, stack the hips. Stay with it, stay with your breath. Drop the left shoulder in line with the right. Breathe deep. Now tap into those core muscles as we lift the left knee all the way up, like a big rainbow, all the way up and forward to kiss the left elbow, gaze forward. And then kick it up, three-legged dog. And release. Awesome. Slowly lower to the knees. Bring them as wide as the mat. Big toes touch, and we send the hips back, extended child's pose. Deep breath in. On your exhale, really think about melting the weight of your chest, your heart down to the ground. Take one more breath here. Filling up the back body with air, feel that stretch. And then on the exhale, slowly rise back up. Keep the legs where they are. We're going to bring the left hand to the center of the mat and right fingertips reach up high towards the sky. Inhale in here, exhale, thread the needle. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, thread the needle. This time stay for your inhale. Maybe reaching the left fingertips out long. And if you want, you can curl the left toes under, slide out your left leg, left foot. So you're in one leg extended here. Just using the pressure of your left hand and your left foot to find a little deeper stretch. And then slowly bring your left knee in. We'll come all the way back through center and take the right hand to the center of the mat. Inhale, reach left fingertips to the sky. With your breath, exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, swivel it in. Inhale, reach for the sky. Open, open, open. Exhale, bring it in. Stay for your next inhale, maybe reaching the right hand forward. And maybe curling the right toes under, finding that extension through the right leg here. And you can find some soft, easy movement here, kind of flossing here if it feels right in your body. Otherwise, stay put and use your breath to move in the pose. Slowly begin to bring the right knee back in, and we'll slowly unravel. This time, dropping the elbows down, forearms parallel, walking the knees back for puppy's pose, heart to earth pose. Inhale in, exhale, again, using the exhalation to really cue this drop of the heart space, opening up through the shoulders, hips, hip creases peeling up high. Inhale in, exhale, slow and steady, come back up to all fours and make your way to downward facing dog. That's where we'll meet. And inhale from downward dog, right leg lifts up high. Exhale, shift knee to nose. Inhale, lift it up high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift up high. Last time, exhale, knee to nose. Then we'll step the right foot all the way up and lower the left knee to the ground. All right. From here, we're gonna turn the left toes to the right side of the mat. You can use your fingertips to guide you if you need. And we're gonna come into a little modified or a little abbreviated warrior two. So send the fingertips out long. Nice, slow, steady breath. And then I'd like to give you this image of this upward current of energy through the front body and then this grounding energy through the back body. And just notice what's going on with your pelvis. Maybe it's sticking out here. Maybe you can draw it underneath your center a little more. And then with the toes pointing forward, we're just gonna sink forward just a bit and then come back to that center mark. Sink forward just a bit and come back to the center mark. Last time, sink forward just a bit. Come back to the center mark. This time, left hand comes down, right fingertips reach beyond the back edge of your mat. You can turn the right toes in here. Breathe. Little gate pose variation. Inhale in, exhale. Use your fingertips to slowly walk it all the way back. Now to a lizard pose. So the hands are on the left side of the mat, right knees over right ankle. And it just depends on your energy level today. You can lift the back knee. You can keep it lowered. You can come onto the forearms, lizard pose. If the forearms are lowered, let's come back to the palms, back knee lowers if it's lifted, and we're gonna walk the right foot so that the outer edge of the right foot is just spilling off the outer edge of your mat. Then from here, take your right hand, bring it to the top of your right thigh, and we're just gonna open up here for a breath, opening up through the right hip crease, opening up through the front body, feeling that deep stretch in the front of the left hip crease. You might engage your glutes to support this stretch here. And then slowly bring it all the way back to your lunge. We'll step it back, lift the hips up high, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up high. You got this. Exhale, shift forward. Bring some energy into it. Inhale, send it up. Exhale, shift it forward. Inhale, lift it up. Connect to your core muscles here. Exhale, shift it forward. And then step it all the way up. Lower the back knee. From here, swing the right toes towards the left side of the mat. And we'll come into a little abbreviated warrior two. So find that stack of head, heart, and pelvis first. What I tend to see a lot is kind of the pelvis comes out here. More like a cool surfing move, which I love and would love to learn how to do well myself. But let's lengthen the tailbone down, get our centers underneath us, and then make sure your toes are pointing forward as you begin this back and forth movement. Don't overextend. Shifting forward and back to center alignment. Shifting forward, back to center alignment. Last time, shifting forward. Back to center alignment. Right hand comes down. Left fingertips reach. We pivot on the back foot. Big stretch here. And then soften, use your fingertips to walk it all the way to the front into our lizard pose, your variation. Breathe. Stay with it, stay with your breath. All right, now walk it back, hands to the earth, back knee down. We're gonna take the left foot now to the outer edge of the mat, and we'll use the left hand now. Bring it to the top of the left thigh just to open up here. And you might even use this as a little bit of a fulcrum, a little opportunity to press away from that thigh, opening up through the front body, lengthening through the crown of the head. Whew, breathe, breathe, breathe. And then slowly come back to all fours, so not downward dog, all fours. And then we're gonna take the right knee and try to bring that right foot all the way in front of the left knee so that you're in this cow pose, cow legs shape. Give her a try. And then from here, we're gonna slowly sink back through to a little cow legs seat. Breathe deep, and you will need your breath here. Breathe in, breathe out. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Breathe in, breathe out. Navel draws in to find that core connect as you now use your hands to walk forward. And then just bring that left foot in front. We'll find the crisscross on the other side. And as you're ready, sending the hips back, noticing absolutely how the sides differ. Sitting up tall, connect with your breath. And then drawing the navel in, walking the hands forward, unraveling, coming back to tabletop position at the top of your mat. Inhale to drop the belly, open the chest, look forward. Exhale to round the spine, chin to chest, cat pose. Then swing the legs to one side, any side, and come all the way back down, lying on your mat flat. Cactus arms here. When you get there, just take a breath with the legs out wide. And the arms here in cactus, so palms are face up. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, see if you can find a little core connect to bring the knees up towards the chest, either one at a time or together. And then we'll take the knees to the right for a reclined twist. Turn your ear, your left ear to the shoulder, maybe gaze past your right arm or close your eyes. And then slowly Roll it through center and take it to the other side. Knees to the left. Arms stay put, and we roll onto the right ear. And then slowly roll it back up to center. You're going to cross the right ankle over the left. Grab onto the outer edges of your feet. And we're going to rock and roll up and down the length of the spine. And if you don't make it, you can use your arms to help you make it. We'll come into a nice comfortable seat. Rearing the end of this session. Let's lift the shoulders all the way up to the ears. And then exhale, take them back and around and down. Again, inhale, squeeze the shoulders, lift. Exhale, back, around and down. And one last time, inhale, squeeze. Send them back and down. Hearts lifted, find stillness here. Capture a little moment for yourself. Maybe there's even a word or an intention you'd like to zero in for your day. And slowly bring the palms together in prayer. If you have a word or intention for the day, go ahead and repeat it quietly to yourself here now. If not, it's okay. And then we'll take a final breath in here together. So inhale, lots of love in. Feel that breath expand through the torso. And then exhale, we'll bow the head to the heart to close. Namaste.